Happy New Year, squad. This is my end of year or start of year army review. Thank you to everybody that follows my YouTube channel, and well done for everyone surviving 2020, year of Nurgle's plague. We're now in 2021. So I'll probably do this every year. Been collecting now for 12 months, and this is the first time I've had a little bit of downtime to assemble all of my army or armies that I've painted and collected over the last 12 months. I've only been collecting for 12 months. And it's quite shocking how much plastic crack that I have been able to assemble. I'm sure there's lots of you that have assembled more and painted more, but for someone that works a lot, I've been able to get quite a lot done, mainly thanks to Nurgle's lockdown. So I'm quickly today, purpose of today, I've already thanked you for following me, and also just to give you a quick overview of my army so far this year and where I want to go next year in terms of collecting and, well, this channel as well, I guess. So resolutions in a way. So what I'll do is I'll start with the most recent model and we can then go back to the beginning. So this guy here, I'll do a separate video on him. You guys seem to love my kit bash videos, so first resolution for this year is to do more kit bash videos. The first one I did, and one of the first miniatures I collected, was this Nemesis Dread Knight, Grey Knights. There's a few Grey Knight Paladins there as well to keep them company. That's the entirety of my Grey Knights. And I will do a kit bash video about this guy, which is converted Redemptor Dreadnoughts, which are very competitive at the moment in 9th edition, so they're good to have on there. This is what he looked like before, and this is what he looked like now. But more information in a separate video on that, but he looks pretty venerable. And poor little guy now looks like a little, it looks like his son. Anyway, so where did it start? Back in December last year, my friend gave me a little squad of tactical Marines, and it's amazing actually seeing from the painting quality I did then, which I thought was amazing, to now. By the way, I only ever speed paint, so I'm not I speed paint to tabletop standard. So these are the most recent guys I've done here with these Terminators. Just rule of cool. A lot of the miniatures I've collected, if anyone is thinking about starting, I would highly recommend getting a good value box set. The first box set that I got was Dark Imperium. I was very lucky to join the hobby at the time because the sculpt and the value for money on the Dark Imperium box set, which I believe now is out of production, was very, very good. And you got an entire Space Marine army, and you also got a Death Guard army, which I've painted here as well in bright purple. If you want to see more images of these, you can check out my Instagram. I'll include a link below as well. So after Dark Imperium, I then just started collecting, again, rule of cool. If you think something's cool, you like the model, just collect it. So I started collecting these Deathwatch guys. 3 squads, Deathwatch. I've actually fielded them in play as original tactical Marines, because the sculpture are actually a bit bigger. And I did actually kit bash these guys at the front with Primaris legs, so they stand nice and tall with their same Primaris brethren. Got some scouts in there. Aggressors, RIP, in 9th they've been nerfed, they've lost all of their cool abilities, been able to shoot twice, etc. Played them once, wasn't impressed. Reavers, no comment, amazing, the best helmets that exist probably in Primaris range. I actually used one of the heads for one of them for my chaplain, which takes us on to Indomitus, which was a fantastic box set. I got it at launch. I was very lucky to get the limited edition one, and so these are the Marines that came from that. Also, I'll do a separate video about these guys here, which I'll come back to. Eradicators, again, I've kit bashed one of those with a double melter on the front. At time of this as well, the multi-part haven't been released, so it's been weird. I've been really wanted to buy some heavy Intercessors because they've been advertised for quite a while. But instead I made my own. I'll do another video on these. I actually kit bashed 5 heavy Intercessors. This is my favourite guy with heavy bolter attached there. He took quite a while to kit bash. I'll do a separate video on these guys with a heavy intercessor capped in there as well, out of 6 Eradicators. I've had a lot of people ask me on how I did that, and I've posted on Instagram, so I will make a video. I just assumed that the heavy intercessors would be out by now. It's now 1st of January 2021. And then also I kitbashed these guys, which are assault intercessors with jump packs. Again, I assumed that we would get jump packs for them because otherwise they're pretty useless. I haven't found a reason to field them very much. Like, they're kind of like the Reavers of Indomitus. It's like, well, they're a troop choice, but they don't have jump packs and they are melee. So what are you supposed to do? Put them in a transport and move them up the board? I'd rather put something else like some Blade Guard. I love these sculpts so much. Absolutely love the storm shields. Absolutely beautiful models. And then we have our Outriders, which I fielded a couple of times. They've got a crazy amount of bolter shots actually, because of their bolter discipline. Again, beautiful models. I've done a lot of head swapping, as you can see. And that so far is Indomitus and also Dark Imperium. A couple of Rhinos, again for Rule of Cool, sorry, Razorbacks, excuse me. And then, moving on, the Sisters of Battle box set, which Bay got, Sister Superior Bay, my partner in crime. I've helped her paint these in a custom version of Order of the Sacred Rose. Again, absolutely stunning value. I think it was about 100 quid for the Adeptus Sororitas battle, and she's obviously bought a few more mortifiers here as well, and a couple of Rhinos there just to get those horrendously powerful guys into melee. These guys with these huge chain swords are absolutely brutal. She actually annihilated an entire squad of aggressors with those. And moving on, Imperial Guard. So I originally got an Imperial Guard bits box off eBay in the height of lockdown, and when I had assembled everything I realized that it actually came with a squad of regular Cadians, Catachans, some really quite rare servitors. I've done another video already on those where I've kitbashed them as plasma cannon servitors, and some Tempestus Scions as well. Forgive my pronunciation if that's not correct. Beautiful sculpt as well. Absolutely love these. So I ended up with an entire army which I built on slightly over time. I made this command squad here as well. Again, a kit bash of this guy here with a Scion's head, Power Fist, kit bashed, and then the Tempestus Prime, I believe he is, yeah. And then moving on to Indomitus, Necrons. I absolutely love the Necrons miniatures. Not quite as beautiful of sculpts and interesting models as to paint as the Death Guard were. Especially this bloat drone. I had so much fun painting that. But still, really fun and easy to paint. The only thing I don't like about Necrons is they're a real nightmare for me to assemble with my fat fingers. I almost had a nervous breakdown trying to assemble them and not breaking the heads off and fitting them together. So we haven't even played with these yet, but I'm looking forward to. Another New Year's resolution is to play more battles with my armies. So far I've only played one battle with my Imperial Guard, and I haven't played yet with my Death Guard. And what else have we got here? Repulsor, again, just for the rule of cool. I can always I proxied this guy up as one of the new tanks that they've released. You can just call it something else in friendly play, of course. And then a drop pod, which I used the other day, which was actually really good. This it's only stage 1 of painting. I've just got the base colors on there and the recessing for the Jade. If you don't already know, this army is Jade Fists. It's my Jade Fist paint scheme. And so yeah, so more resolutions for 2021. Continue to paint and kit bash, because one of the most fun things I love other than playing is kit bashing. So I'm going to do more kit bash videos for you guys. I'm going to do more Let's Play or Let's Learn to Play, because I've only been playing for 12 months. And in terms of what I've still got to paint, I am actually not too bad. My pile of shame is only as follows. Sister Superior Bay bought me the limited edition Space Hulk 2014. I'm actually going to do a separate video about that and unboxing, because the sculpts in there are beautiful. It actually contains one of the most iconic miniatures that I love, which is the Dead Terminator. I've got Bobby G, Rowboat Girly Man, which I'm going to do a very interesting kit bash with. So stay tuned for that. He's not going to look like this. Yes, he's going to be painted in the Jade Fist style, because I'm making him a alternate dimension version. Saint Celestine, Living Saint, and Lehman Ross Battle Tank, which I've been sitting on for over 6 months now. So that pile of shame actually isn't too bad. And I've got a few other things as well, which I've got on eBay, which I've stripped down. My most recent miniature that I've painted is this squad of Terminators here. Me and my friends have started a little competition between us, which is to find miniatures which are really, I don't want to say badly painted, because that sounds a bit condescending, but they've been, you know, layers and layers of caked on paint on eBay. And so these guys were stripped down and repainted. And yeah, I've got another squad of those as well that I need to do. So that's my New Year's resolution. Thank you for following me. Please comment below, based on the videos I've done so far, what you want to see more of. Any comments about this army, tell me about your army. Let's chat down in the comments below, as per usual, or not. I don't mind. I do this channel just for fun, to learn. I'm still learning how to play, how to paint. So I hope you enjoy my channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Happy New Year to you all. We will defeat COVID Nurgle's plague this year, and hopefully we'll have more games and more fun. All right, you take care for the Emperor, and again, a Happy New Year to you from Chapter Master Morgan.